Well, what do you think?
Not bad. Not bad. I don't want to drive that thing anymore. It's too tiny.
It's a little girly truck right now.
I like the mirrors where he shows all the mirrors, like exactly where I am.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
Yeah. Yeah, you did good.
3, 2, 1, action.
Go ahead.
I know you. Yeah, we're regulars.
That's right.
Okay, if you want to pull that paper clip off and pull the map out, he said he's pretty sure 108 is open.
Okay, and what's
But I don't know
on Hollywood?
on Hollywood, but I don't know how big or small that is. I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay.
Well, we're headed south for the winter. You guys know that, right? You know that.
We are? We're almost there too.
We got our maintenance and servicing done in Elk City and headed for Texas for Thanksgiving.
Had a great time.
We did. Our oldest daughter and her family live just outside of Fort Worth, just north of Fort Worth, and they've got a nice place. We got to see our grandsons and our daughter and her husband and hang out with them for 2 whole weeks.
I know, it was
What a wonderful
it wasn't
Thanksgiving.
long enough.
Yeah.
We had such a great time.
We really did. We really did. We really enjoyed ourselves. We really like that Thousand Trails Park.
We do.
There in Bridgeport, Texas.
It's like our home away from home.
Yeah, and quite honestly, I don't know if you guys remember the video we did on Thousand Trails memberships, but that park is really the main reason we keep our Thousand Trails membership active.
Yes, and it's worth it.
It is. We stay there 2 weeks in the spring and 2 weeks in the fall, and those 2 weeks pay for the whole membership all year long for our Thousand Trails. So, you know, we keep it just for that. But golly, the park is so big and spacious.
It is. We had the spot we had this time was huge. We didn't have anybody right next to us,
No.
and so that was really nice.
Yeah, we had a corner site and got all 3 rigs and the Can-Am all in the driveway, and still had room left over
Yes.
for a party.
Their driveways are super long,
Yeah.
which is a bonus.
Yeah, and it's right there on the lake, and we really enjoy that Thousand Trails Park. And then we took off from Bay Landing there out of Bridgeport and started heading to our friend's house in San Antonio. And I had forgotten how bad the traffic on I-35 can get.
And once you think it's bad, it gets worse.
Oh,
Because every big town we went through,
yeah.
it was bumper to bumper for miles.
Yeah, you locals, you guys from North Texas, you know what we're talking about. When we say you come down southbound on 35, there's a song about that, by the way. Anyway, yeah, there is. But you get to that 820 interchange and it's a mess.
Oh, it was just constant.
And then through downtown Fort Worth, it's a mess.
Yes.
And then we went through Waco, or Waco as the locals call it, and it was a traffic jam. And, and then we got to Temple, and it was a backup. And then we got into Austin, and it was even more of a backup through Austin.
It was constant.
Yeah, 35 has become really, really bad.
Yeah. And then to top it off, we got in close to where our friends live, and school was getting out.
Oh,
and so
that's
it
right.
took us to go 1 block. We were there, 10 minutes,
Yeah,
I
at
think,
least, yeah.
because, the cars pick up and everything. So we were just like, we're used to it now.
But we spent a week there with our friends in San Antonio. We could have spent a lot more time there.
I
But
could have spent a month with them.
yeah, we love them so
We love
much.
them.
And we have such a good time with them. So many things in common. And we get to get together and we just get to laugh and have coffee together and, just socialize. And it's
Great
just
people.
so much fun. But we don't want to overstay our welcome.
No,
So I felt bad staying a week, but it still
I
didn't feel
didn't.
like it was long enough.
I wanted to stay another week. I kept thinking, can we postpone things? Can we just stay here? Because I just didn't want, they're just such great people. I didn't want to leave their presence.
But we are headed south for the winter, and San Antonio is definitely not south.
No.
Remember, and we'll go across this, I'm sure, again in a video coming up shortly about snowbirding. But we are snowbirding, and we do need to get south of I-10.
Yes, it's kind of chilly right now. Took my coat off, 'cause I'm thinking sun's out.
Yeah, we're still not south of I-10.
No.
More on that in a couple of weeks. We're going to talk about that here in a little bit. We are staying with some other subscribers of ours, some other friends of ours from Shyrock. They own some acreage north of Mobile, Alabama, and they have a business that they run out of here. Oh my gosh.
They were so gracious to let us stay here.
Yeah, and look how big it is. I mean,
It's huge.
it is. It's
Well,
huge.
it's 53 acres.
Is it 53?
It's 53 acres, yeah.
And it's just, we're having a great time. I mean, they took us around, they're showing us around town and showing us the beaches and
Oh my gosh.
just, we're just having a great time, And
We're so
again,
blessed, I
that's
tell you.
why we love this lifestyle. We get to hang out with some of our friends. We get to meet new people on the road and it's just, we're just having a great time. And, we don't have to stay in RV parks. We get to hang out at their place and
I know.
it's just fun. It's just fun,
It is.
and we've enjoyed it. But anyway, we left San Antonio, jumped on I-10, and had some issues. Drove through Houston. Mm-hmm. Houston was not as much of a mess as I thought it was going to be.
No, that surprised me a lot. That was really a nice surprise.
It was.
Yeah.
But we drove through Houston and got through the traffic, and then, you can see the rest of the story. We just made it through Houston, finally.
Yay, we survived. It wasn't bad this time, though.
No, it's just long. It takes forever to get through it.
Yeah.
We went through it about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so traffic wasn't all that bad. We got a full truck. We're playing Santa Claus. We're taking Christmas gifts. We're hauling them to Florida for Christmas. We bought a surprise at Costco in San Antonio.
We did. It was our Christmas present for each
Christmas
other.
present for each other, and
Yeah.
we'll introduce that when we get back to Montana. But it's taking up a lot of the bunk right now.
Yeah, about 2/3 of it.
Yeah. And but anyway, we left San Antonio. Our good friends Fred and Gina. We spent some time with them after we left Texas or North Texas for Thanksgiving. Had a great time with the kids and the grandkids, and
It was so much fun.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
spent a couple of weeks there and got to see them and play some games and just have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Then we went to see Fred and Gina, who are some of our dearest friends.
Oh, we love them. It was so hard to leave.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just amazing people.
They let us mooch dock at their place, and we just kind of hung out, relaxed, and that's what the holidays are all about. And that's why we're not on a schedule this trip, guys. Is we just want to relax a little bit and enjoy each other's company and enjoy our friends and family.
and not feel pressed for time. That's
Yeah.
huge.
And that's what we're doing, and
Yeah.
I think we're doing a pretty good job of it. So we had a great time hanging out with Fred and Gina, and then I got to sit on my red chopper.
Yeah, yeah. He's already adopted it. It's not coming with us though.
So we're trying to figure out where we're going to put the chopper. I mean, we're so tight now that we don't even know where we're going to put our e-bikes. So I don't know how we're going to get a chopper in there, but we're working on it. We'll figure it out and let you know.
It's not coming with us. You're so cute, but you look really good on it. He does look pretty good on it.
Pretty nice bike.
Yeah.
So as we said, we're through Houston, on our way, and we're going to Abbeville, Louisiana, because we feel like Cajun food.
That's what's so cool about us being able to travel like this. It's, we're not on a schedule, and it's like, remember when we went to Abbeville like 4 or 5 years ago and had some great Cajun food? Yeah, let's go. So we'll be there in about 3 hours or so, and
Yeah.
at the same RV park that we were there before, and we're gonna have us some fried gator.
Yep.
Some,
Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
So anyway,
some
we
good stuff.
spent a few nights there on our way to Florida for Christmas. And we got a pretty good start this morning. I wanted to get out by 10. So we get out about 9:30, and Fred led us out. He kind of led the way so that we could get the quickest way onto I-10 and the best way for our rig. And we got I-10 and just started driving, and all of a sudden the GPS says I-10's closed, take this exit, coming up in 3.5 miles or whatever. And I went, what? So guys, have you ever had a GPS lead you astray into a destination that you really didn't want to be? We've been there.
Yeah.
And so,
Well, I got on my maps, and it didn't look like there was a closure. So
yeah, I told Kelly, I said, bring up Google Maps and see if I-10's closed or what's going on. And yeah, she said, no, it's a straight line on I-10 all the way across. So the closer we got, there were no signs. There was nothing.
No.
So I thought, well, we'll just keep going. So we passed the exit, and the GPS says it's going to reroute us due to a I-10 closure, and we still hadn't seen any signs. Well, we came over the ridge, and there was the traffic.
Yeah.
We sat in that traffic for over half an hour. You know, the one time I don't trust my GPS.
Yeah, get off at Lewin if you can, or you're going east. Going out of here. Can't tell what it is, if it's an accident or construction or what. Okay, which way do we go if we get off up here? Take a left at the light right there at Bucky's. Go just behind the Lowe's at the 90 and go east. Alright, copy that. Appreciate it.
In 1 3/4 miles, take exit 637 on the right toward FM 794, then take the first
I
left.
see it. Then you can go across.
Yep. We'll just go back to Gonzales, because that was the quickest way.
I'm wondering the way these guys are yielding coming down that frontage road like you're supposed to do.
Turn right.
There was an accident up on I-10, and they actually shut down the whole interstate, and eastbound anyway. And they were pushing everybody off on this exit, so maybe I'll pay closer attention to the GPS next time. I don't know.
It was okay. I mean, it was not. It was just a half an hour's difference, and we turned around
Well,
and went back the way we needed to go. So.
Yeah, and we added about 40 minutes to our route. So.
Yeah.
So anyway, hopefully we'll get into Abbeville before it gets dark, and we'll hang out there for a few days and then head east.
Oh, I can't wait to get to Florida.
HEB.
Yay!
You guys know about HEB's? HEB's Kelly's favorite.
Oh, it's his favorite. He goes and gets the coupons and go get the free things, and that's our favorite store. Yeah. We didn't get to. I got to go this time, but he didn't get to go. But yeah.
And fuel prices are coming down.
Oh my gosh, $2.38 for unleaded. I saw. I couldn't believe it.
So diesel's about $3.25 now down here, and I did find over in Louisiana a place where diesel is $2.95. So we're
under
gonna
$3. That's crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna top off there or fill up there on our way to Florida. So things are looking better.
Yes.
Down the road we go.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may. Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep.
Oh, this is 20. Oh, so you just.
It's really, really
29.
short.
The box is right behind it, so that's what I'm saying, that you can pull in and just park parallel to the road, not back into the spot. Just pull so that your camper is like facing the opposite direction of every other camper.
Well, yeah, it's not going to be long enough. I'll be sticking out in the road.
Oh, bummer.
You can take all that space, like
20.
behind 28 and 29, like all that space back there.
Yeah.
You can take all of that. The last person who did that, he had a 50-foot camper,
Oh.
and he was good. And there was a big old fifth wheel in 44.
Well, if you can envision, we've got a 45-foot fifth wheel and we're towing it with a semi-truck. So
I'm doing a bad job of explaining.
no,
like how,
I can get it in 28, 29, but I'm going to block both of them parallel to the road.
I'm gonna
as
get
long as you can block both spots. I won't be using 28 for the next 3 days.
Okay.
So I'm fine with you blocking both of them.
Okay. And then so
Yeah, I mean, if that's easy enough, and if you can reach the electrical and the sewer,
yeah,
and
that's
you can actually take the sewer from the other spot as long as your electrical reaches 29. Because 29 is a 50 amp, 28 is not.
okay. I've got an extension cord. I can make that happen.
I think we can get you in.
Okay.
28.
Okay, we'll just do that then. I mean, the neighbors will probably be irritated because we're going to be jostling here, but.
No, he's fine. No. He'll be fine.